Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here, coming back at you with another video. Well, yes, you're looking at a toilet and a flood on the floor and a nice little handmade do not use sign. So basically on this channel we do everything from fixing dirt bikes and four-wheelers to, well, repairing your good old crapper. Alright, so today I do videos on everything. What life throws at me, I'm going to do a video. How to tie a tie? Got it. How to relight a furnace? Got it. Now we're going to be talking about your toilet leaking. So this is not really kind of what we do in here, but we're going to be doing this too. Alright, so for about $6 to $8, you can buy one of these, what do you call it, the wax bowl ring kits. Reinforcement kit, extra thick for reinforcements. Yeah, we need that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, well, we're going to get right into it. Okay, I'm going to get you guys set up here for a minute. And first step we're going to do is remove the top of the toilet bowl. Get that right out of our way. Now that's out of there, we're going to remove the sign. The do not use sign. And then we're going to shut the water off to the bowl. So that is located down here. You'll see this little valve. You're going to turn it clockwise, snug it up, and that's going to stop water from filling up inside here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to flush it. Get as much water out of it as possible. Okay. There is no more water in the bowl. Now, we have a toilet full of water. So I'm going to pause you for a second. Re-angle you. And we're going to use a plunger. And just going to push the water that's in there down through. If you have a lot of water in there, it's nice to get that out. Okay. So once you get as much water out of the bowl as possible and out of the tank, you can move on to the next step. Okay, the next step, close that down. You're going to look up underneath here. I'm going to have to reposition you guys, so hold on, bear with me. Sometimes there'll be a bolt, sometimes not a bolt, a nut, like a fitting. Okay, see right here on the bowl, you got this plastic nut. This is the newer style. Some of them actually need a wrench. Same thing, just take a wrench on it and loosen it up. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Make sure your water is off before you do this, or you have a flood. Make sure you flush the toilet, or you will have a flood. That's why we emptied the bowl first. Okay, now that you have the toilet disconnected, I'm going to move you guys around a little bit here. Sorry about that. Floor is soaked. There is a nut on both sides of the toilet. Sometimes they have a little plastic cover. You're going to take your wrench and go up with it. Unfortunately, sometimes these things spin. That's just what they do. You can use a socket if you want, but you don't want to tighten down with a socket. If they spin, just put a pair of pliers on the top and loosen up the bottom. And then, actually I think this one's doing that. Yep. That's what I like. I like it when there's a problem. So right now the whole thing is spinning. Okay? The nut is not loosening up anymore. I'm going to show you guys how to fix that problem. Okay. So if you have one that is spinning, take a pair of pliers, grab it up top. Kind of hard to do like this, but you can do it. And then use the nut and the wrench and loosen it up. If it's really rusted, you'll probably just have to take a hacksaw and cut it off. Sometimes they get rusted from age. Nope. Okay. Still working on that. This, I should make a life series, huh? Life series on how to do these type of things. Okay. And pull your little washer off, which is also the keeper for a white cap on this particular style toilet. I'm going to move them off to the side. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go finish off doing the other side. Okay, so I got both bolts out, and now we're all set to remove the toilet. So when you grab the toilet, you're going to grab it from here and on that side. It's almost like a handle built into it. So it's going to be kind of hard with you guys right here. So we're going to do the best we can and have you guys just bear with me. I'm going to put that right on the floor right over here. Whole floor is soaked. Toilet. And slide it back. Just like that. Alright. Now, you guys can see the nitty gritty right there. That, my friends, is the wax ring that is junk. You can see how it's all deteriorated. It's been used and abused. Got a putty knife here. I'm just going to clean it all up. Look at that, huh? Yeah. It's all wax. You don't want this stuff to go into the drain, by the way. This way it could really clog up your plumbing. And when I say that, I mean not even a little bit. And another little tip, you don't want to take your putty knife and go under and pick up, because you can actually break the plastic flange. All what that is PVC piping. So you don't want to go underneath the plastic. You want to go above it, and you want to get out that ring. See that ring coming up right there? Yep. Just like that. Boom. And clean it up nice. Get as close to everything as you can. Get as much of the old wax seal out as you can. If you're getting hair pieces like that, throw them away. They're yuckies. Okay. Alright. Guess I'm going to pop that off there with. Here's the old stud right here. It comes with new ones, and I'll show you how that works actually. There's a spot for them. You can reuse those. Some of just the wax rings don't come with new ones. Some do, unless you make sure you get a kit. Okay, I'll get all the wax seal out, much as I can. Remember, it doesn't have to be spotless, but you do need to get all the old wax off. Wax on, wax off. Okay. Okay. And then I'll do this side as well. Putty knife seems to work the best for this type of job. Okay. There's the other old stud. More wax. Make sure you get all of it out. If you notice there's already a big giant piece missing, okay, of wax, it might be stuck to the bottom of your toilet. So go ahead and flip it up at that time. Alright, so now that we got that part underway, we're going to open up this here kit right here. Alright, and you can see where it says it's a, what do you call it, a polyurethane sleeve and bolts. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. The wax kit comes just like this. Here's the nut and bolts right here, and the wax seal. So what we'll do, okay, here's what the bolts look like right here. They just go into the groove, like so. Then that plastic piece pushes down. Kind of a retainer, just like that, and holds them right into place. Just like so. That's all there is to that. Then you take your wax seal, pop the plastic out of it, and you can see the black cone. That cone piece goes inside the piping, the plumbing, just like that. And there's your wax seal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up all this stuff right here, throw this away real quick, and then we'll put the toilet in place. Okay, so now I'm going to tip the toilet up and check the spot underneath there where the wax ring would fit, and it is going to leak a little bit of water, so I'm not going to go too far up with it. Yep, yeah, it's going to leak a lot of water if I did that, because there's still some in the pipe, so I'm going to have to trust in the fact that I got it all. It did look like I got it all, so like I said, if it's not, you can also stick the toilet in the tub and drain it out that way. So I'm going to tip it back a little bit, reach under it, and see if I can feel any on the where the ring would be. Okay. There was a little piece in there. Look at that, huh? See? And that's why we do these videos. To show you guys what to look for and how to do it. I could feel all the way around the piece that goes in there, and it felt pretty good. Now for the next step is I'm going to mount the toilet into its holder. So I'm going to get these into place. They can slide along a little bit on each way, and then we're going to put the toilet into place. So I'm going to be grabbing the toilet once again from the same spot. My son gave me a tattoo. I'm going to grab it from up under here and put it into place. This is the part that's kind of crazy. It feels a little funky putting it on, but it actually goes pretty well. So, alright. Toilet is pretty heavy. The toilet will feel like it's floating a little bit. That's normal. It's actually crushing down the seal right now as we're speaking. Okay. Then you put your washer and a nut. Okay. Same thing for the other side, washer and a nut.
What? Excuse me?
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up the nuts on both sides as evenly as possible. Not the same nut we took off. This one's going to be a 7/16, so this one's a little smaller. So that's okay. I'm going to get the wax off that wrench. Okay, alright, so now we're going to tighten down this nut. I'm just snugging them right now. I'm not going crazy tightening them. Not going crazy tightening them. I'm just snugging them. Okay, that one's feeling snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Then we come back onto this side and do this side a little bit more. Now you don't have to really go crazy tightening these, because you don't want to break the toilet. But you do want it to shrink down. So I'm just giving this thing a little bit of, just a little bit. I'm not going mental with it. I'm just giving it, snugging it. Okay, that one's a little snug. That one's a little snug. Pick up our old mess. Get that all underway. And now the toilet is bolted back on. I'm going to pick up this water and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I got the floor all dried up. Well, as best I can real quick. Then we're going to reconnect the water line to the toilet. I'm going to get it snug and tight. Here's the cap right here that goes on that bolt down bottom. Pop that bolt cap back on there. Alright, and then we're going to turn the water on. We're checking for leaks on the bottom side of the bowl. And if we have to tighten up any bolts, we will. But it seems to be good. Can't complain. And then we'll check the water level in here as it fills up. Make sure it's not overdoing it. Okay. Sorry for the shakiness. Get you guys in position. And the float came up. Okay. So, if I did the wax seal properly, when I flush the toilet, there won't be any, make sure it's 100% dry around it. There should be no water coming out from under it. If I did it incorrectly, we'll have a flood. I'm going to do this 2 times. Fill up in a second. Okay, and then we'll do one more time. And the floor is nice and dry. No more leak. Then we put the top of the toilet back together, like so. And that, my friends, is how you replace a wax seal and stop a toilet from leaking. Now, if your toilet continuously leaks, it could ruin the downstairs ceiling, because this is the upstairs. So right now the water could go through the floor and ruin the ceiling. You have big water spots on your ceiling. It's not very pretty and it costs you a lot of money. It can cause mold. It can cause damage to the wood. Wood rot could weaken the floor. So if you see signs of water coming around the bottom part of your bowl, it's a $6 to $8 part. $6 to $8, not 68. $6 to $8 for that kit, and it comes with new hardware and everything. So it's a cheap fix. It's only 2 bolts and a hose, and like I said, you really just gotta take the plunger, push the water down through, and shut the water off and flush it until there's no more water in the bowl. Those are the big tips on it. And then grab your bowl from right here, and that basically centers it. So if you grab your toilet from right back there and you pick it up off the studs, it's not going to flop over on you. It's pretty well balanced because you got the big bowl here and you got the tank right there. So it's pretty well balanced. You're grabbing it right from the middle, so it's pretty well balanced. And then just move it back out of your way and replace your seal. It's that simple. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps you guys at home. It's not a big job. You don't have to freak out and call a plumber. You can save you guys some money. Like I said, under 10 bucks, quick and easy fix. And I did this within, what, 23 minutes? So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you guys have any questions or comments, by all means, please send them my way. Thanks for watching.